There are a couple of different team meetings that are essential for healthy scaling of an organization. But one of them is by far the most important, and that's the daily huddle. In fact, it was actually John D. Rockefeller who first turned me on to this idea. He was 20 with his brother and the 3 guys that helped him start the company, and they would walk to work together in the morning and at the end of the day walk home. And they realized that almost all the important decisions got made during those daily walks, not during the other 18 hours. And so when he moved to Standard Oil to New York City, even though the inner circle changed, he continued this daily huddle. What I find interesting, 100 years later, the late Steve Jobs did exactly the same thing at Apple. Understanding design was critical to Apple's success, he and Jonathan Ives had lunch every day. In fact, there isn't a company in Silicon Valley that would even think about operating successfully without the daily huddle. It's at the heart of both the Scrum and Agile methodology. So, what does it look like? Well, we see 3 major agenda items accomplished in roughly 10 to 15 minutes. First, what are we up to over the next 24 hours? That way we can avoid minor train wrecks and maybe take advantage of some synergies. Number 2, there should be some KPIs associated with your accomplishment, percent complete, dollars spent, so that we have a good sense of what the numbers are. And if I'm seeing every day, I'm going to see those patterns and trends much quicker. And then number 3, the most important agenda item are what are the stucks? What are the constraints? What's going to keep me from being effective over the next 24 hours? And at the heart of this meeting success is understanding that if you want to move faster, you need to pulse faster and communicate much more frequently. Now, what is the main reason the daily huddle fails? In one word, generalities. If I'm going to ask somebody, hey, what are you up to? They're like, well, look, I'm in some meetings, I'm talking to some customers, I'm doing email, same thing I did yesterday. This thing's going to die quickly. What we're looking for is specifics. I want to know that I'm in a meeting to work on 4 different initiatives when everyone else thinking maybe there's 3. I want to understand that we're interviewing this particular person's name. Here is the issue that we're having with the customer. And if I'm working on a particular quote today, I want to know what that dollar amount is and who it's for specifically so that I can connect that in my brain with the rest of the team. If you want to dive deeper into this topic and learn about the different types of meetings called the meeting rhythms, go to our blog. Share it with your team, and if you have any questions, leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.